Hello everyone, welcome back to Abundant Automation. We left off with the notion of connecting this little oil network. Well, it's not really a network. This little oil thing we have going on here with the rest of the train system. So yeah, in order to do that, we'll definitely have to create a junction right here where I'm standing. So I suppose we should get onto that. So the first possible... it's going to be some description of a T-junction. And the first possible turn would be exactly here. Because we need to be able to come in from the top and make our way into this, into the queue. Yeah. And then, let's say, let's see how far we get with just a conventional junction here. Yeah, let's just really quickly do this. So this one is going there. And we can do the rest over there later, once we figured this out. Now this piece of water here, this is exactly one of the reasons why I usually like to use the landfill mod. But let's see what we can do with that. So assuming we want to keep conforming to our grid structure here, we should probably, the only real option we have here would probably be using these two. So let's see if we can't get there. So we definitely can't get there directly, because if we just go, around that way, the lowest we could reach would even be farther up than the top one of those two. I think what we can do is have a bend of sorts here. Let's see, if we attach like that and then like so. It's not something I would bless with the attribute pretty, but we'll have to work with what we have here, which is a very inconveniently placed piece of water and an iron determination not to use landfill yet. Well, to be frank, if we're not using landfill right next to our spawn, where it's usually where you need it. I mean, if we later move to another spot, we can just pick one that hasn't got any water whatsoever. Alright, so this will definitely work, and we can, before moving on, just finish off this junction in the tried and tested way. I think the oil train did just leave, so no immediate danger there. Alright, so this works out that way. You go there. Then let's very quickly hop into our file and bring it onto the track once again. Which is mainly so we can get rid of this unsightly appendix down here. There's our oil train. Be mindful of the commotion. Alright, remove all of this. Now it looks very, very adventurous on the minimap, but I'm kind of liking it. It's definitely going to be serviceable. Right, we're still missing signals here. And one final one up there. Very well. Now let's use the file. Well, maybe not. Let's first have a look over here where we actually want to arrive with this. So this gun turret thingy here isn't really set in stone in any way, so we can essentially plan it as if it wasn't there. Let's have a look. Where do we want to tie this in? So going with our grid-based approach here, we'll probably want to take, not probably, we definitely want to take those two, which will mean going over here and then diagonally down. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Maybe we'll need to move a couple of things around, but that's not that big of a deal. Alright, so where do we place the outer limits of this? I think possibly here. Yeah, that looks like it would work. And then we can bend around over there. Alright, spin my rail right around. Okay, I don't really need the file to lay poles down here, so let's just not do that. If I put you into maintenance mode, will you just demolish all of this? I think you would. So let me demolish that for you. It's also quite a lot of magazines that we can relocate. Well, it's regular magazines, so probably not something we would be terribly adamant about relocating. But let's grant you a couple more. Also don't need that one, also don't need that one. Alright, then let's try this. Will you just place? It seems like it. Right, having said that, let's try. Yeah, that seems about right. Right, let's stop there and reconnect the turrets. No, let's just do something that works. Or maybe not. How did I manage to disconnect this completely? Oh, of course. Alright, that's maybe a bit too much of a signaling gap there, but once again, we're not yet into the realms of high throughput. Alright, let's stop here and have a look at what we want to do here. So we want to come in somewhere here, which will mean relocating these above. Well, it's not the prettiest, but once again, just trying to build something that's working here. And then these move over. And let's put you there. I Yeah, I think that's not exactly what we want. Let's stop here, yeah. Let's remove those signals. We'll also have to... No, that should do it. Right, I think signaling about here. Somewhat of a workable idea. Well, we're doing 1-2s. Nah. Let's just go with this. We have placing poles deactivated anyway. Out of rails, it says. Well. Let's take a short moment to assess what we're going to do here. Also, let's take a short moment to appreciate that we're almost out of coal supply. Well, not really. One line's completely backed up. So we can just leave this running as it is. Once again, an example of urgency versus distraction. Alright. Kill you. Yeah, we're killing rocks here. That is how manly we are. Now let's... yeah, I think we can just... I think we can just tie this into that line again. And once again, theoretically, this is going to produce one hell of a lot of contention. But also, since after this general segment, the lanes are pretty swiftly gonna diverge and kind of dissolve their traffic once they get into the unloading station. So say everything was coming in from the east, most of the throughput requirements would be on this little section here, which means that we'll be in a good spot to just put in a 4-lane pieces of 4-lane track after this, or up to this point, pretty much, and have that be our throughput optimization. Alright, let's do this a little bit manually. Nope, a bit overzealous here. Gimme? Yep. Perfect. Sometimes you just can't do that, what I did just there. Or at least I think that sometimes you can't do it. Just taking a straight rail out from underneath a piece of curvy track. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get... oh well, that wasn't really the brightest thing I've done today. Yeah, let's just do this one manually. Place one there and there. And then another one somewhere midway down here. There you are, and now the very conventional set of block and what have you signals. You're going there, you are a chain signal. No, let's do it that way. Right, let's quickly check. That's the only junction here, crossing 2 rails. And that looks about right. Okay. Now, onwards to the copper outpost, I think. Yeah, or let's maybe take a little time to yeah, let's take a little time to attach these. Yeah, so copper lines are going to be this is already the first one, so it's pretty much already perfect. We can do the exact same thing we did over here, just with a little twist. Let me think about that twist for a minute. Yeah, I think we're gonna twist it in the following way. I don't know if this twist is really gonna be necessary. Probably not. Well, most likely not. Right, so we're gonna have two 4 lanes here going underground. And then we want the splitter for this whole business to go up here. Yep, pretty much. Get rid of this. Rotating belts. And that's that. Alright, and then we can just tie those 2 lanes in here and run out of belt promptly. Well, that's fine. We're gonna have to get more belt anyway. Also gonna have to get more gun turrets if we want to put in another outpost. Other than that, I think we're pretty much set. We have loads of mining drills. We do lack smart chests and the like. Yeah, but one thing after the other. What did I come down here for? That's belt. Let's get a bunch. Let's also get rid of our yellow belt. Alright, we can go up to, what, 28 smart chests there. It's probably bound by green circuits, yep. Let's just grab some more of these. It's not like they're in high demand or anything. Alright, so yeah, 2 wagons, 7 per side per wagon is 28. So that's that, and also 28 smart inserters, check. 28 fast inserters, not check. Also quite a bit more red and green wire, but we do have enough. Yeah, let's just bring, we're just gonna bring some more copper with us so that we can produce red and green wire on the spot, and combinators are also accounted for. Let's get a bit more iron for some signals should we need them. And power-wise, I think we are good to go. So let's put the final touches on this rebalancing thing up here. Well, final touches I say, it's not really working unless we feed it with something. Also, I wonder if I should install the other side on this as well, but I think there's no point currently. Well, let's do it like this. That way we can, well, let's have one up there. I'll just put down a requested chest here for good measure. think eventually I want to have some setup that will burn wood before we burn coal. Yeah, let's just do this for now. Also put that in and very crudely set you up. And then we're gonna, before wrapping this up, have a quick jaunt up to the iron unloading station. Because, yeah, I had a tingling sensation that the coal supply for that train wasn't exactly up to the task. Alright, so we're gonna put in the rest of that coal there. And that should work for a while. I mean, with the smart train thingy, we don't really consume that much fuel, so, well, I think we're pretty well off. Alright, but once again, we'll have to call it an episode here and think about setting up our copper outpost in the next video. So until then, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Grind, and I hope to see you soon.